Thank you very much. Hello everybody, my name is LudwigvonKoopa. If you didn't see me on Friday where I played some Overcooked 2, today the game will be a little bit faster paced. We're playing a Super Mario 64 ROM hack today, which is named Super Mario and the Grand Star, which is a ROM hack that came out, I believe, 2019? Made by the community member Grand Star. He blatantly named the hack after himself. So this hack, like, I will go over the story a little bit. It's not very important for the run or anything, but yeah, we will try to go fast. I estimate this run around about a little bit above an hour, but it can go bad at some points. You can lose a bit of time, so I did a little bit higher estimate than usual. Alright, with this being said, I will give the countdown. Game starts on the first visible frame of the intro screen. I try to time it for you. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
It's me, Mario! Okie dokie.
Alright, so we start this hack with the very first star, which will introduce the first glitch of the game already. I will try to get it first try. If I don't, I have like 3 different opportunities to get it. Okay, that didn't work. So let's do the first regular star and then try again next time we're into the level. So what I need to do there is I need to have a perfect glitchy bomb grab there. When Mario re-grabs a bomb like that, he can get very much different outputs. And I need to get the best one. I need to get the biggest bomb, which will push Mario the furthest distance back. And that is effectively frame perfect, so I don't really expect it to get it first try. So instead we will do the first star regularly here. To defeat the King Bomb, like usual. Now we re-enter now. The next one is the Koopa race, but instead we will try to get the bomb clip again. If we fail it again, we do the Koopa race and do the next one after this. Okay, that worked. That worked well. If you get pushed back by this bomb, you can actually clip to this fence there. Usually you would have to release the chain jump for this. But this saves around about 15 seconds if you get it. Not really for me, because I failed it the first time. This would usually be a reset point of the run, because it's the very first star. And hello there, Nautico, as well. Hope you have fun with your Pokemon randomizer in a few minutes. So this is the regular Koopa race. Sub 12 seconds is pretty good. You can only mess that up if you fail that last side flip there. I did that in my PB run actually. Lost a big chunk of time there. But the route was very much different back then. That's why I didn't reset. We didn't do stage 1 first back then. The route for this category has changed a whole lot since I started picking this game up. And I'll try to remember this 80 star route. Okay, I missed a coin back then, so I grabbed this coin very quickly because I don't have much space here to lose 1 coins. So you need every one of these blue coins here. So now that we have unlocked star 3, this guy spawns, which opens us the cannon above it. We can use that to go to star number 3 and collect the coin star on the way. So this ROM hack introduces a few things, or removes a few things, effectively. So first of all, the 100 coin stars. I got 100 coin stars, remember? You only need 80 coins for them. So after I collected these 8, the star will actually already spawn. Which is cool because it makes it possible so we can include more of these into the 80 star category. If this were still 100 coin stars, it would be much more difficult to include them. They would just be too slow. Second one, which is difficult, is there's no fall damage in this Mario 64 hack. So if you don't like taking damage while falling from high places, this hack is for you. You can't just fall like 2,000 feet from the top to the ground and you will not get any damage. This is now stage number 2. We don't get any more stars from stage 1 because these stars would be too slow for the route. And the third thing that is different is you can exit the stage by pressing start and selecting exit stage. However, in the vanilla game, this is only possible when Mario is not in a moving state. Or let's say if Mario has contact with the ground, he cannot do it while falling or while jumping or while doing like other things, other movements. But in this hack, this has been changed, so you can always exit the stage. This is useful if you mess something up and you're about to die. You can usually just exit stage and skip watching Mario's death animations and respawn immediately in the front of the stage. So these are all very useful changes in my opinion. So here, from this stage, we will only grab 4 stars. Defeating the Womp King has recently been kicked out of the route for being like 2 seconds too slow. Because we're constantly finding new strats here and there. The last one, we're not doing this as the hack creator was thinking about how this is being done, so we're doing this a little bit faster. The tricky jump. Now we're already done with stage number 2, and we're going straight into the first bonus stage. So a little lava boosting here to get up this ledge a little bit faster. We don't really care about the health here. This is the secret slide in the sky. It has 2 stars. First of all, we have these red coins. We have to collect all of them, doing them a little bit safer than I'm doing them normally in home runs. So this one is nothing special really. The next one we're trying to skip a little bit of the slide itself. Doing the slide kick here to get to the thing a little bit earlier. And then trying to skip a part of this one and then instantly jump off here. Okay, so I barely missed the double ground pound there, which is another glitch where you can instantly ground pound onto a crate and then do another ground pound to collect the star that's inside of it. Now we're done with the slides. So the next stage, stage 4, Shiver Shrooms. This is also kind of a reset-heavy stage in this category. Because we're doing two things here, or like only one thing can really cause a reset in a run in a PB attempt. And this is star number 3. I will do it right after this one because I do the 80 coin star at last. This is just a regular thing. You saw there are a lot of penguins there and only one of them is the right one. In the vanilla game there are 2 penguins, one is wrong, one is right. Here it's like 6 which are wrong and only one is right. This is more like just try and error. But it's always the same thing, it's not that randomized or anything. This would be painful. So this is now the skip, which can cause a lot of problems. We have experimented a lot with this, so I already messed it up a little bit, but I can still back this up. There's a few coins here. Too much dusting. So usually you are supposed to ride on that penguin there, which is moving very slow over this ice. But if you do this long jump alongside the lava ice, which bounces you up like lava does, 2 times, you can close that gap. So that was not the smoothest execution, but at least we didn't die. And I'm doing 80 coin star. Usually I did these with reds before the numerous route changes and optimizations. Now we do it with the star number 1, which makes sense because a lot of the coins are on the way to star number 1. And if we grab them with the red coins, we would have to go the entire path to star 1 and then come all the way back. And it turned out this is a faster route for it. So I need to go to the route with at least 40 coins. If I get all the coins, I will have been 41 like this. And now I just collect all these coins here, which is a total of 5 coin rings with 8 coins each. So we end up with a total of 81. And there's a star for star number 1 already. So we can collect these 2 instantly after each other. So red coins is the only star in this stage which we do not grab.
Here we go.
Time to do another optimization for the next star, which I have never gotten in a run yet. It's not really big or anything, but it's a cool mechanic. It has something to do with these spin drift enemies, where Mario can bounce from and it says like boing, like this. Yeah, I think this is not enough, yeah. So if you perfectly bounce on them with the correct direction and hold neutral on the control stick at the right time, you can get way more speed than intended from this boing. And get to this platform around about 2 to 3 seconds faster. But I've never gotten that in a run yet. I got it a few times in practice, so I know it's possible. But yeah, it's pretty difficult to execute. So the last one involves a little bit of wall kicking. This is for ROM hacks. This is really nothing special, and ROM hacks always utilize this at some point. And that is course 4 completed for 80 stars. And now it's time to go to Wing Cap, which is the first weird stage, because we will not actually get the star from here, we will only activate the switch. Because getting the star here is way too slow for 80 star. So we'll only activate the switch, and then get kicked out.
Mamma mia.
Then go on to the next stage, which is stage 5. It was Big Boo's Haunt at in the original game. So the themes of all the stages are the same. So stage 5, which is Big Boo's Horn, the vanilla, here still has all the ghost thematics.
Here we go!
It has the Big Boo fight, it has the little boos that give you blue coins when you defeat them. The stages are a lot smaller though, like the stages are all very very small, they have the smallest possible size. You can choose when you create stages with the ROM editor. Okay, I got that first try, that was a little bit of my most worried stars. It's a little bit more difficult than it looks, to be honest, because it's very easy to miss these little boxes or to approach them from the incorrect angle. Yeah, this star is called Wall Jump Ground Pound, which is exactly what you have to do here. There's no other way. Because there's a big box right placed on top of it, like a metal box that you cannot break. Now it's time to do 80 coins. I have to defeat a lot of these little boos for the blue coins, which still are worth 5 normal coins, so very valuable for the 80 coin stars. Also, this is probably one of my favorite music pieces in the hack. You will realize that it's the, of course, the moon theme from the DuckTales games. So we got 65 coins, which is exactly the amount we need, together with the 16 regular coins we get for these the red coins. These add up to 81.
Here we go! Here we go!
Alright, and now we have one more star to grab here, and we will actually return to the stage later to get the last star, because it's also very fast. The thing is, we need the Vanish Cap for this. The Vanish Cap we have not found yet. The Vanish Cap is on the second overworld, which only unlocks after we defeat Bowser the first time. And it's actually faster to return to the stage, which is very weird to me when that got found out. But yeah, the fact is it's actually faster to just grab this star, exchange it with another one in the route. And this is the first Bowser stage. This is the same as in the original, like there is a pipe which leads us to the Bowser fight, and then there are 8 hidden red coins for the bonus star, which we will also grab because this is just fast enough. This is also not a very big stage. A few tricks here and there to get through this traverse stage as fast as we can. Also involving a little bit of wall kicking here and there. So we got through the stage pretty good. Now if we don't miss the Bowser throw, we are pretty much fine for now. Time-wise, I would say. So regular stuff, we just grab Bowser by the tail. That's pretty close actually, but we still hit the bomb there. So story-wise, I mean, Bowser again tries to take over the Mushroom Kingdom or whatever. But the little twist in this ROM hack story is that Bowser is not even the bad guy here. And we also reset now because the Get into the metal cap stage here. And we're done. Again, the star here is way too slow and we won't even approach it. And go straight into Vanish Cap instead. We just push the metal cap switch because it's actually needed for a couple of fast stars later. And the Vanish Cap is needed to complete the game. You can't even do this in the 0-star category. Like, you have to do push the Vanish Cap switch. Alright, this is fine. So I will return to the first overworld later, but before that we will actually complete the entirety of the second overworld. And this stage is a little bit more tricky now. The Green Toxin Wasteland, this is the substitute for Hazy Maze Cave. With all the toxic green stuff. Okay, we got the first star pretty good. Now I will try to execute another little skip. If I get it, I save 5 seconds. It looks a little bit weird. Let's see if I can get it. Yeah, that looks good. Alright, perfect. So this star is called Heave Hole. And usually you have to make use of 2 heave holes in a row here. But before you can actually utilize them, you have to let them complete a full cycle first. Because if you do it directly, the first heave hole will always right push you to the second one, which will push you off the edge and kill you, instead of pushing you up to the star. But by utilizing this fly guy over there, you can skip the first half and immediately get thrown up by the second one. And now it's time for one of the least favorite stars in the community of this game. You have to actually grab these ledges to not really collect the coins. The coins are just indicators for the secrets, but you can see the coins and the secrets do not share the same hitboxes. So it's possible to grab the coin but not the secret, which is very annoying because that always loses your time if you miss it. And of course, if you go a little bit too far back, you just fall into the toxic waste and die immediately. I would say that was kind of a mediocre execution there. I had to like re-grab 2 or 3 times. But anything that is not death in a marathon run is fine, so... Alright, time for the 80 coins with the red coins. The red coins are all in this area here. They are condensed into one little area. On this girder or construction thing or whatever this thing is supposed to be here. This blue coin switch is very useful for 80 coin stars. For somewhat obvious reasons, you get a lot of coins this way. So here we have to do these odd, what we call arc wall kicks, where you have to position yourself in a way that you can kick the wall there, but then you have to immediately like push left or right on the control stick to reorient yourself so you don't bonk onto the ceiling, but instead you can use your momentum to grab the upper ledge. So I'm a little bit more careful here, so If I just touch this green waste there, I'm just dead, so... It's time for the 6th star, which is Leap of Faith. This one we're also doing a little bit in the unintended way. We'll use this fly guy here, and instead of just going all the way on these pillars, we will just use this whirling state to just instantly get into the secret area and grab the thing. Now it's time for one of my personal favorite strats here. Hopefully I'm able to show it off. But it's very difficult too. So I came up with this strat. We were desperate to find a strat to instantly kill this bully. By luring him this way. Oh, that looks good. No, not almost. Okay. That was maybe 2 or 3 pixels off. So if you do this correctly, you can't push the bully right into the lava instantly without having to go down again. Sadly didn't work this time, but it's a general idea. Because when you grab this ledge, the bully is already triggered and he keeps being triggered even if you let go of the ledge. So you can make good use of that. So here again, we are making actually we try to benefit from the fact that the secrets and the coins are not sharing their hitboxes. So we not automatically get burned if we grab the secret. Sometimes we can even grab the secret and the coin without getting burned. Next 2 stars, yeah, not much to tell about this. This is pretty much all the same. We just a few long jumps here and there. This puzzle, you know it from the level Lethal Lava Land. It has been reutilized here a couple times. I'll make use of one of this for the 80 coin star to grab 5 extra coins. First, it's onto the rolling logs, which is also found in the stage Lethal Lava Land, as well as the Tall Mountain. You can see the levels. This is level course 7, which is Lethal Lava Land in the vanilla game, so... Again, this hack is pretty faithful to original IDs of the levels. So now, star number 5, this shell spawns, and one of the stars... Okay, that never happened. Alright, I think I will instead do the coins. It actually never happened in a run yet. I think it happened one time in practice. But these things, yeah, if you just ride straight into them, they can screw you over. And now we have to wait a little bit for this. It's annoying time loss, but can't do anything about it now. So we need these coins here. Then we lose the shell. Do this triple jump, backwards ledge grab here to instantly get up. Getting 35 more coins from the blue coins. And now it's time to collect all the red coins, which are all scattered around this pillar there. So we can do these way faster. But it's obviously very dangerous. So now I grab this star here, which seems to be a bad idea because I just land on this lava now. But if you just hold the control stick in this direction and then make a few silly kicks up here, you can still make it back. Alright, let's try star number 5 again. Hopefully none of these electric guys will get in our ways this time. Little shortcut here, we leave the shell a little earlier, do 2 intentional lava bounces and get into the star immediately. So we're done with the green toxin wasteland and the blue fire volcano. It's time to go into the Yellowstone Canyon. This is the fastest star in the game, I believe, because it's broken. Usually you're supposed to like push these things around all the time, but for some reason they are placed in a weird manner so they don't really have collision to each other. So you can't just push one of them and grab the star right away. It's just broken, this puzzle. Broken as it is. So this level, obviously mimicking Shifting Sandland. Although in Shifting Sandland there are no womps. Like these womp guys at the bottom, they are only in Womp's Fortress and in the last Bowser stage, I believe. We're just grabbing the 2 stars from this side now. Now we have these boxes again. I'm not a huge fan of these boxes because for some reason they have like broken shadows on them, so you cannot never really tell if you're gonna land on them. You just have to do it by feeling. Now it's time to execute something that is also very easy to mess up. First I have to like do a couple of wall jumps here. This is not the biggest issue, but the issue is like we have to do a long jump and grab this thing like with a little bit of a curved jump, so to say. And it's very easy to miss that, to go a little bit too far to the left, a little bit too far to the right, you just bonk and maybe also fall down. Now it's time to do the last star here. Just skip the red coins and the 80s because they're way too slow. Okay, that was not the worst. Stage 9. Last time we did Bowser 2. So about these Bowser lore in this game. Bowser's not the bad guy in this game. He's just possessed by an evil alien called Konzu, which has taken control over Bowser just before the first Bowser fight, I believe. And he just wants to like take over the planet or whatever, and he uses the mighty powers of Bowser to achieve that. And we gotta stop them. So this town here already has been ruined by this alien guy. So we're just picking up the trace here, so to say, to chase him down. It's easy to miss these red coins here if you don't jump off correctly of these houses or to fall into the lava. But this one was pretty smooth, I would say. So for this Bowser fight, we just abuse, or we borrow a strat from the blindfolded speedrun. Blindfolded speedrun usually tries to go to this edge here and then let Bowser execute this running attack. He's guaranteed to do that if you're far enough away from him. And then you can just instantly grab him, instantly release him, and he will always get hit by this bomb. Alright, and now it's time to enter the last stage of the second overworld. Which again has a couple of weird stars in it. The first one is Stop the Bird, so this is Shifting Sandland. It also has this weird bird named Klepto in it, which has stolen one of the power stars. You have to get it back. It's actually possible to permanently miss this guy. Then you will just run into a wall and you cannot get them anymore. You have to restart the stage then. So now we abuse. We abuse the fact that Mario reaches incredible running speeds when his bomb gets burned. So we intentionally make that happen here to let him instantly run up this somewhat steep pyramid and reach the star way faster than intended. So here, unfortunately, we don't have these fire spitters. Yep, that is from Banjo-Kazooie. That is something from Banjo-Kazooie, that's all I can tell. So now we have this iRock fight, which can be a bit scary sometimes, because if this guy decides to leave this arena, I can actually soft lock and have to restart the stage. It never happened to me yet, but happened to another runner of this. Yeah, this time it went good. Not to a somewhat weird star. I have to collect 5 secrets again, and we have to do it with one single fall down a pit. If we miss one of those, there's no way back up, so we have to kill ourselves or exit stage and try again. So let's hope this goes well. Alright, it went well. It's somewhat easy to miss one of this, and then you lose incredible amounts of time. And now we reset the game again, because now it's actually time that we finished the second overworld. We go back to the first overworld, because we still have an entire stage here, stage number 3, which we haven't visited yet. And also the rest of the Grand Lunar Hall. And here we start with the Metal Mario Challenge. This is the reason why we didn't enter this level early, because this is a somewhat fast star. If I can make it out of this pit, which sometimes is a little bit hard to achieve. Alright. So if you fall down with Metal Mario here, yeah, you cannot swim as Metal Mario. You have to wait for it to run out, then, which loses even more time. Okay, now a little bit of serious time here for me, because Last time I ran this, I forgot about the 80 coin route, so I want to get it right this time. So I start with these blue coins here. Then I'm going straight to the Koopa shell over there. Grab these 8. Then I grab a total of 3 coin rings. This is the first one, the second, and over there is the third. Now 57, which is exactly the amount I need to go to star number 2. Again, the red coins here are out of the question for 80 stars because they're scattered all over the sea. Alright.
Here we go.
Alright, that went pretty good. So we're not doing star number 1 in this round because it's actually way too slow. It was too slow before we found a skip to make it, or a glitch to make it way faster, but even with the faster method it's still too slow for the route. So we're not seeing this today. Instead we will see me trying to get an invisible star out of this tree here. That should be good. Yeah.
Here we go.
And the last star is, I believe, the fastest star in this level. Again, I go to the blue coin switch, but this time I don't activate it. I just swim into this pile of sand over there because you can guess what's inside of it. The last star. Oh, that was a 40-second gold split for me because last time I completely forgot the route. Nice, let's see how that works out. So now we collect the last star from stage number 5 here. Do a triple jump on this wall here, because now this vanish cap is here. And let's just grab this star really quick, so it is way worth grabbing here. And now we are done with Overworld 1 and Overworld 2, so the only thing left is Overworld 3. The first stage of Overworld 3 is again right up these... oh, it's not. I'm in Overworld 2. I'm done. I should put this in my splits. Go through 2 doors before doing the wall kicks. This is what I have to put into my splits, so don't forget about it. Alright, so this is Negative Aura. The stage is the slowest stage in the game. It's actually so slow that we only grab 2 stars from here. And about this soundtrack, I have no idea where this is coming from. I believe it is some sort of Zelda game, but... If I would take a guess, probably Majora's Mask or something. This star is somewhat dangerous. I might lose time on this star, but I want to try to get the strat working. I'm just waiting here for a bit. And that didn't work. I grabbed a little bit too. Although the wall jump was not good enough. Well, okay, then I'm doing the normal strat, which is going over to here, doing the wall kicks here. So this is some kind of manipulation, a manipulation strategy there. But it can easily get messed up.
Here we go!
Looks like I messed it up in my PB as well. Looking at my splits. I only lost like 3 seconds. Alright, so time for the next stage, which is Frigid Diamond Haven, which has some music from Donkey Kong Country, I believe. Little trick here to get rid of this bully very fast. For some reason, Mario is not getting kicked out of his moving state when he's doing this dive animation. So we can use it to instantly kill this bully. I like instantly push him over the edge instead of having to repeatedly kick him or whatever. So this dark texture here, this is all quicksand, so I cannot touch this at all or I'm dead. So I'm a little bit careful here with my long jumps, so I don't jump with the wrong angle.
Here we go!
Alright, we're grabbing everything here, with the only exception of the 80 coin star, because for the 80 coin star you would have to collect a lot of these 5 coin stacks scattered over the entire level, and this would be way too slow. So here we have a slide where we have to jump off at some point to make it onto this very far away platform. So when Mario is doing a slide, you can hold your control stick forward, and then Mario picks up a lot of speed, and he can reach very far away platforms with this. So again, ROM hacks usually utilize this a lot. So here we're just using the iframes. We just let ourselves get hit by the snowman so we can instantly pass through him. There's actually a strat, shoutouts to Red Slim for finding the strat. There's a strat that you can use here to skip getting damaged by the snowman. But it's very, very hard to execute correctly, so... And I've never practiced it yet. It would save, I think, around about 2 seconds. Last 2 stars, the first one is on top of this pyramid here, and the only way to get up there is to use the wing cap. And go all the way around the level to the highest possible point to take off from. And the second is actually under the thing here, and this is pretty easy star. You just grind against this thing from the bottom, and then you just get it. Alright, it's now time for the big granddaddy of glitches in SM64. We're trying to execute a BLJ now. I've practiced this a bit. that was not correct. God damn it. Okay, one more time. Yes! Alright, I think we still save time over the regular strat with this. So that EBLJ is very, very precise. If you do too many of these jumps backwards, you easily get too much speed and just overshoot the star. Okay, this is the first time I got it in a run, so... Let's go, let's say. This time we actually have to climb this rock, because that star was actually star number 2. Just go up here. So we get everything here but star number 6 and the 80 coin star. The next one is red coins, which are relatively easy to get. It's just scattered across all these shrooms here. There's just no fast way to grab the rest of the coins. We recently found a way to utilize this BLJ that you just saw also for other stars. Just to skip a part of like just running around the mountain and stuff like that. Also there's an arc wall jump later that I'm not going to utilize. But if we utilize this, it might be possible to include the 80 coin star into this route. But that would be by far the hardest star then in the run. So here we have this suspicious coin that seems to be a bad deal, but it's actually covering up his star. Okay, so let's see how much time this actually saved. I'm pumped to see it. Alright, so we are going to grab the last star from the stage. Oh. So I'm again doing a long jump. And this long jump is actually the next glitch of the game. And that was a 42 second gold. Oh my god. Well, not PB pace right now. I'm not gonna jinx it, but I'm just telling the truth. So this is stage number 14. Which is Sunset Paradise. Oops, not gonna talk to this guy. Yeah, let's do this first. It contains a few scary stars like this, where you really have to do a perfect line to not fall off. Jump in a perfect line. Okay, I'm getting good Goomba RNG here. They are all in my way. Only grabbing 4 stars from this stage. This one was a broken path. We already did near perfection. So now we only do near perfection round 2. And the castle in the sky, which is the easiest one. Scuba is in my way again. This is not very smooth at this point, but it shouldn't be that bad. This is the easiest star here. This is just the castle in the sky. And the next one is gonna be Near Perfection 2, which can cause trouble sometime, because now we don't even have platforms that we can land on, like the first one. Now we have to actually bounce on enemies. Let's see how good this goes. So now we have a lot of snuffed enemies. We have to bounce on them like this. No, that was way too far away.
Mamma mia!
So these also are have a little bit RNG attached to them, how far they are away from each other, because they kind of go in circles a little bit. It's a bit of a shame that I failed this star now, which I usually never fail. But, well, that's just marathon luck for today. Just let's hope it goes well this time. Oh my god, the last one, dude. Alright, I think the PB is done now. Why was the last one again so far away? Well, still a lot of gold splits, so can't really be unhappy about this run overall. Alright, so this is how you're supposed to do it. Alright, only 2 more stages. And the next one is the substitution for Tiny Huge Island. This time it's called Koopa's Racetrack. Which again has the Wiggler in it, like in Tiny Huge Island. And the Koopa, like the Wiggler, has actually taken Koopa as a hostage here, and we have to like free him by defeating Wiggler. So on the second star, the Koopa will be available for a race. We won't even do the race because its star is too slow. Because we have to wait for Koopa to finish the race, and he's not the fastest one. So we'll just skip him here and do the 80 coin star together with the consolation prize. The consolation prize is there if you like lose the Koopa race, that you have another star to grab. But it's not really bound to the Koopa race itself. You can just get it without racing him at all. Okay, a little bit more here. I need to reach the top with at least 40 coins. And we're 42, which is good enough. So we're just grabbing this star together with the box star over there. Do not touch this weirdly placed vanish cap there, and also not doing red coins. Instead we are doing a star that we have to jump from the top of the racetrack on a tree. This will be the final star for this level. Yeah, the stage is a bit repetitive. It's just the same movements every time, basically. But now we actually have to jump into the star here onto the palm tree. And now it's time to go to the Astro Trials, which is the final stage of this game. You only grab one star from here and the 80 coin star, because the 80 coin star just gets donated to us. There are no actual coins in the stage. So everything we have to do is touch this, activate the switch, and we just get the 80 coins instantly. Reason for this is one of the stars, like this stage is pretty difficult compared to the rest of the game. And the last star, which is called Omnium, is like combining 4 pretty difficult trials into one. So you have to visit them all after each other without making any mistake. And I guess the ROM creator found that this is already enough of a challenge for the player, and he doesn't get bothered also with like collecting 80 coins from everywhere. Alright. Now we're grabbing the final star of the game, which is the Lunar Wedding Hall. This is again pretty much a donation of a star. It's just not difficult whatsoever. We just have this really long corridor with a lot of science. Here you could read up a lot of stuff about the lore of the game, like where this evil console came from and stuff. Please, Mario. Now we go into Final Bowser here. So the stage, again, is pretty short. It also includes a skip here. And I almost got it. If I didn't get burnt there, I would have had it.
Mamma mia!
I didn't pull up fast enough. Oh god, come on, dude.
Mamma mia!
If you get burnt, there is no way to survive, so just utilize the opportunity to instantly exit stage. Try again. Dude, what's going on? Okay, I will not do it with this camera change. Yeah, that also works, okay. So this gate here is the reason we definitely need the vanish cap to phase through it. We don't necessarily need the metal cap for this. The race Bowser fight is a little bit weird because, as you can see, the platform is a lot smaller than usual. Does that work? Oh, it does. Nice. Right, that was a almost perfect fight. He almost fell down there because that's time, by the way. So yeah, that was pretty much perfect Bowser fight. It was a pity that I messed up the stage a little bit. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this time. I think it's around about a 104.21. It's a bit over, like 1 minute over my PB.
I'm tired.
But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed watching that. I enjoyed playing it, and yeah, for a quick shout out, like to the general SM64 ROM hack community. A lot of these guys are amazing ROM hack creators and also amazing ROM hack players. Like there are ROM hacks out there which are way difficult than this one, and which I would never even, which I would be very scared even trying to play. And it's always fun watching these guys destroying it. Also shoutouts to the Neon Knight Riders, my retro gaming group, which are playing some Pokemon Randomizer right now, so we'll pay them a visit after this run. Alright, so with this being said, thank you Running for Reels for showcasing my 2 runs. And I wish you a lot of fun watching the runs for this final marathon day.